Ba, 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 ba. Hey. I mean, you got the important parts down that McKenna and Shy are in it. Who knows?
Will is muted.
I still had my stuff muted from my test screen yesterday. My bad. So hello, my friends, and welcome
Oof.
to tonight's episode
Only
of League
me.
of Amazing Adventurers. It's episode 52. It's been a year, and I still can't do the technical side of streaming right.
No one ever said you were a technologist. You're an entertainer.
No, I am not a technomancer. I am definitely an envoy.
Thank you, Mark, for pointing out that only I can be heard.
Anytime Will is muted, I just imagine like the entertainer playing very slowly as the entire stream just goes like, does he know? Does he
Okay,
know?
but more importantly now, though, Mark, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Haha,
Birth.
I didn't do it via Facebook. I did it on stream, live on the internet.
Where you can see expressions. Birth.
That's true. There's been a couple of weeks that we have skipped. We will be off next week for the art show. It's called Queer Coded. You can find information about that on McKenna's Instagram. I'm going to be there. Cooper might be there. Matt will be there virtually for a few minutes. Yeah, so fun times all around. Other shows starting this week. We are going to be focusing on our tabletop RPG content here on the channel. Which means that we're cutting down the streams we do. I've updated the schedule until the end of October. We're just going to be doing our tabletop RPG games. That means the Calling Chronicle on Friday, the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path on Monday, and the League of Amazing Adventurers on Wednesday. That's what we're doing. It's going to be a good time. And yeah. Let's see. Am I forgetting anything else, y'all?
How much you just enjoy all of our company and that we enjoy yours.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
I can't make a heart. I don't know what a human heart looks like.
Oh.
It has more events. But, of course, I'm joined by our usual cast, minus McKenna and Shy, who are both getting ready for that art show. We have Matt playing Garl.
Rah, trauma.
Abby playing Cassandra.
A look, iconic. Mental illness, chronic, the plague, bubonic.
And we have Cooper playing Lynx.
I want Olive Garden.
I want.
Please no.
I want soup.
I am forever chasing a really nice, like, raspberry lemonade I had in Olive Garden, and they never had it. They never had it again, and so it's the one that got away.
I think they turned it into an alcoholic beverage for what it's worth.
Oh, that's more expensive.
I agree.
But
food.
That's all of our announcements taken care of. That's all the fun stuff for the night. Once again, happy birthday, Mark. And we'll roll that intro. Boop.
Sounds like he's a pussy.
Right when I swapped it over, Cooper. Okay, last time on the League of Amazing Adventurers, our party journeyed deep under the Opal Empire into what was once a bunch of mines and roads, where they discovered a number of things, including a person from Abby's past, who was very warm towards Corellia as they were a former student. Then, of course, they made it back and they met up with Dreverin again. They struggled with a ritual to open a rift into the Shadow Plane. And after that rift had been opened, our party took a little bit of time to rest up. And we joined them as they were about to step through the portal. Step through the portal to start moving into the Shadow Plane.
Huzzah!
I'm having second thoughts about this. Let's not.
Ah! Too late?
Shadow Realm. Shadow
E.g.,
Realm.
I'm saying if there's anything you guys want to do before you enter the Shadow Plane, declare it now.
I mean,
I cast Vital Beacon.
I am going to cast Long Strider. Give my feet a little kick heels in the air. And I also wanted to take up Macrame, but we probably don't have time for that.
Ooh.
I don't know what Macrame
If
is.
you want to take some downtime, you can. You might drown, but,
In fun.
yeah. Alright, Lynx, do you have anything that you'd like to do for any final preparations?
Everybody's prepping spells. Maybe I'll just eat one of my bombs. Who knows?
Nice.
Thank you kindly, chat.
Was it spicy?
Yes, thank you, Mo.
Thank you.
Ray, is there anything you would like to do? Yeah, stab Drevlin's eyes out. No, Ray, don't do that. Nim grabs Ray. Everyone goes through the portal.
It's like they never left.
Narit's Cherry.
So, as you guys step through that portal,
Mhm.
the air around you kind of chills. It's like a very sudden cold snap. It's like stepping out. It's like stepping out into the winter time, into actual winter time. Sorry, LA friends. From inside
Oh,
a
no.
heated
You're
building.
making me nostalgic, Will. Oh,
Um,
cold air.
You can visibly see your breath, and as you try to lift your feet to walk, they don't lift up. It's like you're stuck to one of those moving sidewalks, and you're just being propelled through this inky black void.
Whee!
Okay.
Whilst this is going on, a very familiar figure to Cassandra Corellia will appear. Almost floating in the air in the draw me like a French woman position.
Darl immediately plugs her ears and prepares to kick the shit out of it. Pardon my French.
Oh, it's nice. I can finally get a good look at all of you.
Hi.
Corellia
How are
has
you
quite some
feeling?
lovely friends, but... And he, floats over to behind Nim. This one we can work on a little bit. And they'll just kind of, grab Nim, pull her into the shadow, and Nim's just gone. And then
I
they'll
don't-
come back, and they'll say, oh, and why are you bringing a child into the shadow plane? And before Ray can
Oh,
say
cool, that's not a
anything,
good idea.
they just snap their fingers and Ray's gone.
I would usually try and do something about this, but I recognize this is a narrative important thing for tonight, so I will not.
Aranari, I kind of liked them. If you could give them
Kind of like.
Oh dear, do not worry. Well, okay, the fiery one might be a little bit difficult to find, but your friend here is just in the courtyard. You'll just need to walk through the main gate and you'll get to her. I have a perfect little spell that I want to test out. And they smile and they say, I'll see you in a bit. Toodles! And vroom.
Hopefully I survive till next tea time.
I do not like that floaty man.
I don't blame
Lynx seems confused. Just very. This is all out of the realm of fact for him, so he's just pointing to where he saw him come from, where he saw him leave, and is just really lost.
I mean, that's not the strangest thing I've ever seen, but it's pretty close.
I don't do this magic shit, man.
And yeah, after another few moments... Sorry, chat just got me.
What'd you say?
I'm just
After
saying,
another
it's what
few
he
moments,
deserves.
you guys stabilize. It's like the floor stops moving, and you find yourself in a monochromatic plains area.
We've arrived at Terminal 3.
Which, as you are all looking around, after a moment of your eyes adjusting to this different sort of like shadowy area, you notice in the distance, not like very far, but very up close to you, a structure made of bulbous capped towers and large, oddly architecture, like almost curved buildings. Like think like very Lewis Carroll architecture.
Fair.
Like the towers, they look like they're twisting around themselves, except very muted.
Okay.
You know, if this were a different scenario, I would really like to check out that architecture.
Architecture?
Don't worry too much about it.
Okay.
Is there solid ground for me to stand on?
Yeah, you are on solid ground. The thing about the shadow plane is like it's basically like a reflection of the world, but evil.
Okay.
If you've ever seen Community, the episode where they're like showing off like the evil version of everyone, it's like that except monochromatic.
Huh.
Okay.
The darkest timeline.
Oh boy. Oh
Lynx
boy.
will take some ginger steps forward and try to see if the floor is somehow fake. This is his first time out of the initial material plane.
Yeah, as you step forward, Lynx, the what you would assume was dust underneath you, just kind of like as you're stepping, just spreads out into like these clouds of shadow. And like there's almost like this wispy feeling to the ground, like it's there, it's solid, but it's like stepping on a foam block that's fully supporting your weight.
His skin pricks and his hair stands on end.
By the way, everyone, Lynx's hair completely white, as is Garl's.
No, my naturally beautiful red hair.
As is Corellia's, Cassandra's.
Oh, that's
I
not
mean,
new.
that looks good on her.
Yeah.
Nothing new there.
Is there nothing like around that we could lock onto in terms of like
Oh no,
scenery or
you're on
destination?
solid ground. It's just that's what the ground is
No,
like.
Right.
No, I just mean like looking around. There is a featureless darkness, or
Well, there's the featureless darkness, and then there's that one structure a little
Oh,
ways
okay.
forward. And then after a few moments, you guys just like taking your surroundings in what would be like the courtyard of that structure. You just see what almost looks like the night sky being like ripped open. It's like the night sky
Nimbus
is spilling
vibes.
down to the ground, and like as you're looking at that, you look up and you just see like darkness. Like there's no stars here. There's nothing. It's just dark.
Didn't Nim mention something like this in a dream she had?
I don't remember.
I don't remember if she told Lynx about that.
Also, what were we doing in here again beyond losing companions involuntarily? What was our job supposed to be?
Clear the way, make it safe?
Okay. And Garl just starts kind of lightly stomping the ground, looking around for something to hit. Here, beasties, anything in the ground that might jump up and attack Knis in person.
As you say that, this like you see like a little bit of the shadow like coming like up into like a ball, and then just stepping out is just this like mole-looking creature with like these like,
volunteer.
with like a star nose, like a perfectly white star nose, and like these like solid white eyes.
Damn,
Okay.
it's cute.
Cute. Hello.
I want to make a nature check to try and tame the beast.
Sure. You can make me a nature check.
29.
That's a success. That beast will be somewhat friendly to you. It kind of like pops up. It like sniffs Garl's hand.
I
Nice.
try and feed him some pocket jerky.
As you
Forget
feed
the
its
girl
pocket
has
jerky,
pocket jerky.
its first arms like push up, and there's another set of arms, and then there's another set of arms, and then there's another set of arms, and now it's like grown to like Garl size, and there's like 30 different pairs of, like little mole arms.
I mean, still kind of cute.
Lynx is uncomfortable.
It's like a very elongated Diglett.
Think of how many hugs it can give with all those arms.
That is a good point.
Even more uncomfortable.
Once you no longer
Lynx
hold
is
its
just
food
gonna
out to
start
it,
walking forward.
it just goes over top of Garl. It like arches over Garl and digs a hole into the shadow on the other side.
Is it gone?
Like a beautiful whale.
Yeah, it's
A
like
what?
half
A what?
gone. After a few moments, like its butt end pops out and it just digs in. It was probably
I
about
checked-
15 feet long.
I checked the hole it came out of for like, I don't know, things that disturbed from the earth, like gold or jewels.
Perhaps poop?
Well, there's darkness.
Damn it, we have plenty of that.
We do. That's true. No short abundance.
Internal and external.
We should probably check out this lone building that's just standing in this dark,
Ooh.
nothing wasteland.
Do you know what's a better descriptor for that building?
What?
Like a monochromatic version of the castle in Chain of Memories from
That
Kingdom Hearts.
is actually not helpful at all.
I don't
It's
know anything
not
about
helpful to
Oh.
anyone other than me.
I know. I just I thought that
and
would be helpful to
plain.
you, Cooper.
Is that one of your animes?
Sort
Kind
of.
But also one of the Disneys.
Yes. But yeah, so
Disney
it's like
anime.
a very like just the architecture is strange. It's very Lewis Carroll-esque, and like the walls itself. If you've ever been seeing like a black and white cell shaded game, the walls itself almost look cell shaded.
Neat.
Gross. Very uncomfortable. This entire experience is just very odd. Lynx will start walking towards it.
Garl will keep pace with Lynx.
I'll shuffle along.
Yeah. After a few moments of like walking towards this place, it comes even more clearly into view. There is a large like castle structure, like very Frankenstein's castle-esque, and is surrounded
Kinda
by
hot.
a wall. There's a singular like long sort of like gate tunnel, and currently basically standing in front of that tunnel is what appears to be two elves.
Oh, I bet I know what this is going to be. Let me guess. The elves are very pale with possibly white or black hair.
With perfectly white hair.
Hmm. Someone done stole their pigments.
They're standing right beside him. Right beside each other.
Ooh,
Do they
ooh.
seem to be guarding the gate?
Does
They
one of
just seem
them
to
always
be
tell the
standing in
truth and
front of
always
it.
one of them always tell a lie?
It's just they just seem to be standing in front of it, looking out towards all of you. And like as you're getting closer, you can notice them. Basically, they're each wearing a mask on half of their face, and one of them has it on the right side, the other one has it on the left, with the mask like facing into each other. And essentially, they're both like the mask sides are like very opposite, presenting gender wise. So like. One of the masks has like a bunch of like makeup and lipstick done, and one looks more masculine.
One's
And then like
mask
the
and
other
one's
side of
femme.
the person's face wearing the masculine has a more feminine face, and then the other side, the more feminine mask, has a more masculine face. Ugh, words.
Masculine mace, you say?
Yes.
Hi, Corellia here. Nice to meet you.
And they're saying this at the same time.
Oh,
Lady
boy.
Corellia. So good
I know
to
that
see
name.
you again.
Again? Do I
Yes.
know you?
You are the one who helped us.
Did I?
Me.
And like as they're doing that now, you're like closer to them. You can notice that these elves are physically attached.
Oh.
Okay. It was different.
How did I help you exactly? I mean, refresh my memory. I help so many people all the time.
You stopped us from fighting each other. Yes, we used to disagree, but you put us into the other one's shoes
They're
and brought us
literally
together.
they're wearing one of those timeout sweaters, except it's made of their bodies.
Except it's made of skin. Awful.
I'm just kind of like happy to help.
Yes. Now please be careful with the entrance. Your bonds will be what chain you to this place.
That seems unnecessarily cryptic.
It does seem odd.
Would you like to be separated again? I can arrange that.
If we separate, a large amount of necrotic energy exudes our bodies. It would not prove...
What if we turned you to face the other way?
They just kind of like step out of the way. The entrance is yours.
Here I am trying to, learn more about medicine.
Just problem solve. Links.
Because, oh, you go.
Sure. You can actually say what you wanted to. Lynx was just gonna walk in.
I was gonna say, I don't suppose you know when we might run into my little students' magnum opus, or Opie as I call them.
Ah, yes. They are within the laboratory with one of his disciples.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
So you could say he was working in the lab one night. Possibly he may hold terrible fright. Never mind.
Matt, you get a hero point for that one.
It's not even October.
It is in my heart.
Yeah, they just kind of step out of the
Unbelievable.
way. And they're just like staring at you all and they're just smiling.
I do not like them.
Lynx puts on a brave face and pretends he's not weirded out and will try to walk into this castle.
Where did you find this brave face? Was it one of their masks?
If you'd like a brave face, we have extras.
See? These guys get it. Anyway.
I'll go in after Lynx.
Don't like that.
All right. What do we see before us as we go in?
So as you progress through into this entryway,
Mhm.
it's very much like an old castle would be. It's a long sort of singular tunnel that would lead you into the courtyard. However, as you're looking up, each of you notices chains, almost like blowing in the wind, but there's no wind. They're almost animated.
They said your attachments will be what chain you, so I feel like that's not great.
And as you're saying that, Cassandra, I need everyone to make me perception checks.
Ooh.
What's going
Ooh, Garl with a 30.
Carl is on edge.
on? Perception.
Thanks to the 28. Cassandra with
Nat
the
20
natural
cast.
20.
Cassandra is in her element.
Nice. So, Cassandra, I'll give your blurb last since you got a natural 20, but I'll give Garl's and Lynx's first.
Oh,
Garl,
personalized. Oh, wait.
as you are looking around this chained, this like sort of like walkway full of chains, you hear sort of a coughing. Garl! Garl! And you turn your head and you basically will see Elisandra just like hanging down from like these chains.
Garl would immediately try and run to her to try and get her down.
All right, Garl, make me a reflex saving throw. As you do, the figment dissolves away and these chains try to basically enwrap you in them.
34.
That's a success. So you're not going to take any bleed damage, but you're still going to take a little bit of piercing damage. So take 4 points of piercing damage for me, Garl.
With my hardness, I shall take none of it.
That's fair.
Nice.
Um,
I am so calloused.
you are not restrained into the chains.
Huzzah!
Lynx.
Oh, it's not real. I get it now.
As you are walking, and at the same time, this is all happening at once, mind you. You will see the two of the members of one of the members of your old party. One of the ones that did not make it into an android form. They are calling out, Lynx, my soul was sent here because of you.
Oh,
Help me. Free me.
He'll cover his ears and try to ignore it.
Okay, make me a will save.
Yep.
Lynx, you successfully do so. As you continue to walk, though, Lynx, like more and more, the voice will become more and more desperate. Lynx, no, please don't leave me again. Don't leave me to my death again. And yeah, you keep going.
He'll, whenever it finally stops, it will make him collapse for a bit.
That's fair. Corellia, Cassandra. Yours is a little bit different. As you're looking, you actually got a critical success. So you'll notice their chains basically immediately, but they're all taking different forms. For you, they appeared to take the forms of just so many different people. You condemned us to this place. You put these chains on our necks, and like as this like chorus of voices, like a Greek chorus, is just like staring down and focusing all its might onto you, you notice basically a glint, and you're just like, no, they're just chains, and like the illusion just dissipates.
moving on.
Trauma. Moving on.
It's been a hell of a week.
Guys,
I would like to say again, don't like this place.
Don't like that.
welcome to
Not
the
a
demo
fan.
party.
The
As you guys
worst
continue
plane
to
we've
walk,
ever been to.
the chains begin to dissipate, and it becomes just like a cold stone. Eventually, you make your way to what appears to be a small, basically like building that's been built in here. It's like a guardhouse. The doors are wide open, and those two elves are just standing there.
Oh, hi, you're back.
There
Yes.
must be very fast.
We have our
I don't
ways
Your
around.
name the first time around.
Don't know your name.
What names? We are simply us. We are we.
That's fair. So, what's over this way?
This is the entryway.
Oh, that's good.
Anything concerning in the entryway?
No, not whatsoever.
Pinky promise?
To be fair, I think their standards of concern are vastly different from ours.
I don't think people who
What
have no
pinkies?
names know what concern is.
A lot of
mean-
people.
And
Well, will we be seeing you in there?
Of course. We are this place's attendants, after all, Lady Corellia.
Oh,
oh, like a butler?
Yes.
Do
We
you
were
have any
made for
food?
this.
Nope. Okay.
Oh
No
no,
food.
what did you say, Matt? Sorry, I totally missed it.
Do you have any food or anything? Like, isn't it traditional to offer guests like a snack?
Of course. Would you like some sandwiches?
What kind of sandwiches? Because I don't like corned beef.
And they have like they bring out this like they will like snap and they will like walk to like a wall and they'll just pull out this tray of this nice looking like small cut sandwiches. It's finger food.
I mean, I've eaten fingers in the wastes.
Lynx is also curious and at least like goes to see if the sandwiches are actually fingers.
I'm more concerned about the freshness. Are we talking like decayed undead fingers? Because that's not good.
They seem perfectly preserved.
So they are
Okay.
fingers.
They are in fact fingers.
He will point at both of them one by one and say, "That's fucking gross," and then try to move on into the next room.
This is a delicacy.
Well, what's the cuticle situation? Like, what are we looking at?
Oh, they're fine. It's fine. They're very nice fingers.
Deboned, or are these
Yeah.
like boneless chicken wings?
They're boneless.
Okay, Garl has a sandwich.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so they pop open the door for you, and this like large sort of metal gate just swings open, and you guys find yourself in this very luxurious looking courtyard. There is plants growing in here, but they're like ferns made of shadow.
I'm sensing a theme.
I need to know if the finger sandwiches tasted good, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like, do I have to take a fort save or what?
No, it's just meat.
I've had
No,
worse.
it's
I've
not
had better.
poisoned. It's meat. Meat is meat.
I mean, I think I can taste a callus, but
I mean, Garl
These are several people's fingers.
Garl has still eaten less people than Ray, so
That's
You know what?
that's a chilling fact that you have just brought into the chat.
well, the number of different people, yes,
Yes.
but she ate dust of people, which is a lot less volume than these.
but yes.
Sure.
This
Semantics.
lovely like
Dad,
garden
go ahead,
made
do
of
math.
darkened plants and such. Some of them are like growing and moving, like undulating.
Normally I like a good garden, but I'm going to steer clear of the plants for now.
Is there like a stairway or a hallway we can proceed to while avoiding the Garden of Shadows?
Yeah, there's like there is on either side of this room. There's two large doors. This like garden appears to be like closed in by like a glass dome.
Oh, like what is it called?
A greenhouse? Conservatory.
Yeah, like
Conservatory.
a conservatory.
I would give you a hero point for that.
Botanical garden.
Ooh.
I mean, so are we thinking right or left?
There's also a door across the garden.
Oh, great. 3.
So 3 doors.
Now it's a 33.333 repeating.
I say that we try to find out what's over the garden wall.
Oh, I love that. That sounds well produced.
Guys, you sound just like that one. But fine. I don't remember. I was fucked up back then.
That was probably back that. Can I try to make like a what's it called? A dowsing rod?
Ooh.
Or a divining rod, I guess?
Sure.
Ooh.
As you're doing so, it's like, yes, the garden is quite lovely.
Oh, they followed us in.
They do. They just like they're right behind you all. The plants really do grow on you.
Oh, do they?
As they say that, he will stop what he is doing and just prep an alchemist fire in hand.
No, none of that.
Upon
Shame
like
on you.
closer inspection, what you thought were pots that some of the plants were growing out of are just skulls.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, I suppose.
Yes, the
You know, that's
failed
fair.
experiments need to go somewhere.
Oh,
Lynx just turns to Cassandra and
if I did this, I don't remember.
I know that feeling.
I also know that feeling. I can't 100% fault you, that's true.
At this point, though, I'm starting to feel this place is trying a little hard.
It is. Its host is. That's what the person who made it does.
I turned to the twins and I'm like, did I do this? Is
Oh
this...
no, this was implemented after you left, love.
Oh,
Did I do that?
I mean, you're also making an assumption that they are in any way related.
Are you related?
Yes, we are one.
hot.
Debatable.
Well, as long as you're happy, I suppose.
Um, do you want me to make a crafting for the divining rod?
No, you can just make it, Lynx.
Sure.
You are a master crafter.
Hooray!
Level 12, yeah.
Yeah, you're solid. Like, you got this. What are you trying to specifically divine with the divining rod? Water.
Which way best interests us, I suppose, in the aspect of
Living.
let's go with water, just because living things are made up of water. But I don't think many of the things that are here are made up of pure water.
Pointing towards each of the doors, the rods will cross over themselves, effectively saying that there are living creatures no matter which way you go.
Cool.
To the door, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we just choose a door.
Which
I don't
one?
think we should split up. There are 3 of us and 3 doors, but
I turn to those ones. Which door do you recommend?
If you'd like your friend, she is over there, and they point across the garden to that, like, another set of double doors.
over the garden wall.
Quick
If there's a
question, though.
catch, you need. Oh wait, go ahead.
Quick question, though. I look at we and just say, what color is your hair?
Color. That is a concept we have not known for some time.
All right, let me ask you this. And they are, like, now, just so I'm clear on the visual here, they are joined in the center. Do they have 4 hands or 2?
They
that I can
have
see?
4 hands. Like, each of them
Okay.
are like that. Unless you're really looking at it, you don't notice that they're together. It just looks like they're
Okay.
standing right beside you.
I'm going to ask them this then. How many hands do you have?
4.
Okay, I was just checking if they're incapable of telling the truth.
That was very wise, Garl.
I mean, I met a weird person in the desert once.
But if there's a catch behind the door, you have to tell me.
There's not a catch behind the door, though your friend is currently being... And then you hear some... I guess the best word would be rumbling. Your friend is currently being... aided by our
Baited?
master.
I feel like this is a trap, but we should probably go take a look.
You have to tell me.
There's many...
That's the rules.
There are many constellations scattered within that person that need to be unwound.
Oh boy. That's a rude way to talk about Nim.
Uh-oh. Lynx will go straight for that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys move through the garden, nothing terrible happens. It's just a really creepy garden.
He's still holding on to that alchemist fire.
No, that's very fair.
And I mean, Garl's sword is always in her hand, though admittedly, at the moment, since it's, a 4 sword, it's just a handle.
So,
We love.
you pop open the door.
Mm-hmm.
And as you step through it,
A map appears.
a map appears. I'm going to talk to you.
Oh no. It's the Terracotta Army.
Well, here's the thing.
Terrible.
It's all statues of the same man.
Is it the T-Man?
It is, in fact, the T-Man.
I'm going to be breaking every one of these before
they are
we leave.
all in, like, different poses. Like, they're
Oh.
all in, like, different, like, very, like,
JoJo
self-absorbed, narcissistic poses. And directly through this, like, stone statue, you see Nim currently suspended in the air, being held aloft by some sort of rune that's, like, that's, like, levitating her. And her hair is actually, like, completely up on its ends, except as it's going, like, from the root all the way up to the top of the hair and expanding, the hair gradient's changing. It's slowly becoming, like, just darkness and night sky. So all that voidy bit on the map up here, that's Nim's hair just, like, expanding out from her. And there are constellations being, like, moved through the night sky by what appears to be, like, undead hands and like different things that are changing position into like what was once this like, you know, those puzzles that are like the dots that are like all jumbled together and you have to pull the lines to make it one solid shape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those, but on a very large scale.
Well, let's go try and get her out of that, because that seems rather unpleasant, and I'm sure she didn't consent to that. So
Probably.
The far right statue here kind of like moves to life a little bit into a very deep bow.
ugh.
Ah, hello, friends. I'm just unraveling a little bit more of this one. Cassandra, I found the block for your memory, dear.
Oh, did you?
Was it in the closet?
Yes.
Like-
I must say, the creature you have with you is quite well crafted.
If you're talking about girl, I would appreciate it if you call her girl.
Oh, no, I'm speaking of that one, and they point to Nim.
Wait, I didn't create Nim.
No, but your memories were weaved into her.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, I almost have it unraveled. There'll just be 1 or 2 blocks left to go.
No,
And-
you don't have to do that. No. Give it to me.
I'm Garl's gonna race forward.
That's fair. Garl, run up to about here.
I'm looking at the map.
Oop. Am I still
Can
on the
I-
GM layer? I'm on the GM layer, my bad. Run up to any one of those 4 squares for me if you want.
I cannot select my figure.
I also cannot do that, yeah.
Did
Neither.
I? Oh, I did the thing.
Shall I just drag mine on there?
No, I did the thing where I put them on the map layer, not the token layer.
Tee hee hee.
That's my
Could be like
bad.
that.
I got it now. Boop.
Hey.
And yeah, as like one of those constellations gets moved, the starlights will kind of like just shudder and shift, and a very much larger version of Nimbus made out of stars is going to step through this. And they just
Time for
look
some weird therapy.
absolutely consumed with rage, and we will roll initiative.
Oh no, it's Nim's feelings about Ray.
Yes.
Or Ray Rage.
Ray and no one else. You are so right.
It's a constellation giant.
Ooh. I don't know what that means.
That's fine because it's a thing that I made, so you probably wouldn't.
I really love how Garl rolled a nat 1
Did I now?
and still got a higher initiative score than me. I think that's very funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have incredible initiative and +2 dex.
It's just very funny.
So, Corellia, you're up first.
Oh no. I'm going to start by just talking to this guy. Can you please just give her back to me? I don't need my memories that bad. I would like her the way she is.
Here,
please
I
and
almost
thank you.
have it all done. Once we get the last couple constellations and they move it and like you see like this like celestial sort of energy just like zzz, flowing out in him into the sky.
In that case, I want to why not? I'm just gonna try and divine wrath the talking statue.
Sure. The statue will automatically fail its fort save and just crumble to dust.
Oh,
No, stop.
No.
All right. You still have 1 action.
I'm gonna walkie. 10, 15,
stay behind me.
20. No, side by side, we're allies. It is not your job to protect me, Carl. It's okay.
Alrighty. So the constellation
I
giant
kinda think it is. On a
it's
couple
going
levels.
It's going to wave its hand above Nim's head, and like
Oh, no.
a comet of ice is going to form in it. And then it's going to throw that comet at Cassandra. 21 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Does that crit?
I don't think so.
Do you
My
have an AC of 31?
32.
Oh wow, really?
I had it written down at one point. I don't anymore. Wait, unless I AC's 29.
So that will
That'll-
crit. You're going to
that'll
take
crit.
48 points of cold
That's-
damage.
Who?
Ow.
I'll do that math.
And then it's going to stride over to here. And with its last action, it's going to pull out a spiked chain that is made out of star knives and swing it at you, Garl.
That is intellectual
Rude.
property theft.
33 to
It
hit.
is.
That will hit, but not crit.
37 slashing.
All right, that becomes 32. So, okay.
All right, Garl.
Yeah, there's so few people on the initiative tracker right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
honestly.
Wild.
Hold on a sec. Okay. Because with that big old chain, I have a suspicion this thing probably has reach. I'm going to rage.
Okay.
So, you know, those ghosts that apparently live in my crystals give me a good old hug from behind first.
Nice.
I'm going to step 5 feet. And then I'm going to attack this thing with positive energy, two-handed, raging, striking, force katana slash.
Oh, I messed up.
Oh,
It did have an ability. I made it have an ability. I don't know why I forgot this. Garl,
yes.
because it hit you with a melee attack, I do need you to make me a fortitude save.
Okay.
As this, like, chain
Okay.
of stars, as it hits you, lights up and just flashbangs you.
34, so I
Okay, you're fine.
pass. Okay. Nothing on even just a normal success?
Nope, just it's a fail only effect because it happens every time it hits you.
All right, so I'll just make my one attack. 34.
That will hit.
I rolled the exact same for my hit as I did for my fort save. That's funny.
Nice.
Yeah, that's solid. That's a good hit.
Yeah, 24 did not crit, so I don't get deadly. D8, yeah, so this 24 positive energy damage.
Perfect. Lynx.
And I am raging,
You are.
which I should point out because of the thing you gave me. I do now have True Sight activated. Do I see anything different?
No. You
Okay.
would not. Because, like, this isn't an illusion. This is, like, an actual thing.
Ooh, okay. So what is an illusion and what is not is completely possibly
if you want
different
to
to the
make
shadow
like, a
plane.
perception check as an insight check, you could, Garl.
Sure. 27.
This could be like a manifestation of a lot of Nim's like negative, like very suppressed negative emotion.
I'm going to assume I don't understand any of that.
Yeah.
I'm not a trained psychologist.
Lynx, with your 20, with your 20 for initiative, what would you like to do?
Not get bullied. Can I assume that these statues are non-threatening?
Yeah, the statues are just statues. Like, that elf is like popping into them every now and then to taunt you, but
Still working.
Bastard. Shit, Garl's hit it with good damage, so I actually don't know. We're gonna try stuff.
trying stuff is always good.
We're gonna go with a 1, a 2, a 3.
All right, what's the range on those?
60 feet.
Perfect. So the 37 will hit, the 36 will hit, but the 23 will critically miss. And as you critically miss, one of the statues is going to come to life, and it's going to say, "Oh, Corellia, dear, I could make this one more effective with a little bit of an experiment." They're going to
Okay.
basically try to taunt you. Can you make me a will save?
Ooh.
Shall
Okay.
taunt you now.
23 is a success. You're good.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I would also like to invoke Debilitating Bomb only once because I can only do it once per round.
Sure thing. Okay, so 5.
I need a fort save.
Yep, I'm just doing math for damage as well.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
35.
That does make it. Not by a whole lot, but it does make it.
27. All right. Does not like you, Lynx. Corellia.
I believe it.
Well, I know Nim's religious, so I'm hoping that Star Giant Nim is also. So, Crisis of Faith.
Oh,
Wow.
Crisis of Faith on Nim. Interesting.
On Nim or on the Star Giant?
On Star Giant.
Okay.
Which is Nim.
It's a will save.
Wow!
Wow.
Whoa.
They hold up, like, as you do that, the spike chain glows, and it's as if Desna protects this creature or something. However, I will say that will trigger their attack of opportunity. So
Oh yeah, you're within reach.
Oh my god!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So 73 points of slashing damage to you, Corellia.
I'm down.
Oh, guys.
Or nor!
And I'm going to say this now. I did scale this encounter down for 3 people.
I believe it.
I don't.
Don't be casting spells in range of things with reach.
Oh yeah, it does have reach, huh?
Though technically,
Remember
seeing
that
as
earlier.
technically Will, as she is 2 diagonal squares away, does it have a range of 15?
She is not 2 diagonal squares away. She is 1.
Oh yeah, I guess base to base wouldn't count.
Yeah.
Very well, very well.
So yes, 37 turns into 73 points, and Cassandra goes down.
It sounded like you were very far away there when you did that.
Alrighty. The giant will go up. It's going to once again raise its hand, and a comet is going to form in it. And it's going to throw the comet at you, Lynx.
Is that an ability or a spell?
It's just a ranged attack.
I mean, that's a ranged attack in base to
It would
base, but I
provoke
get.
an AO. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna smack.
Nice. That will hit, and I will take that damage.
Great.
Only a 30.
Yeah, as you go, it's like leg. You like cut through it, but it turns to like stars, and you miss it.
Hell poop. I rolled a 9.
Woof.
And then it just looks down at you, and it's going to use its spiked star chain. 25, Garl?
Not even while I'm raging, nope.
And 25, nope.
Another 25.
Garl.
I can take a hit too, you jerk.
Man, I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
You sure did.
I can almost
Asshole.
hear McKenna screaming from a distance.
Same.
I'm just gonna lay into this guy. Just oof.
Misses.
Nope. Oh
Misses.
wow. God,
And
that was all
one
right. So that was an
critically
8.
misses.
That
The
was
statue,
an 8, an 11, and 11. Oh boy.
The statue comes to life. Oh, Corellia, you're Oh, Corellia, you're down. Garl,
Really?
I'm not
you got one
listening.
job that we
La
gave
la
you.
la 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 la.
Can you
la,
make me
la,
a will
la, la.
save?
You really think Carl, you had one job? That is so mean.
Oh my
That's-
god! I rolled a 4.
22 is a success. You only need a 20 for this.
Okay.
Also will. And 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Literally did have one job.
I'm going to see if it's still on acid. It is still on acid, and it is
Are you tripping on acid?
still on fire.
As
At
a
least
child,
someone's
were you
doing work.
abused by some big crazy
To
To be
be
ass?
fair,
fair,
I literally said, Garl, it's not your job to protect me anymore, and then got
And then you just got downed.
What did I just say?
I feel like I ask this question almost every session.
Yes, it might be part of our drinking game now.
It could be.
could
You know
be.
what? It could be. Do I need to make a medicine check to force feed Cassandra one of my greater potions?
No, it's just an action.
Okay. then I will indeed walk up to this stupid bitch, and I will, in fact, force feed her a dank pot.
And you're just outside of the giant's reach.
Ada Ada.
All right, roll the healing.
And you're gonna get 5d6 plus 12. Not bad.
Ooh, 9 hit
Um,
points, Corellia.
I like
And you are wounded 1.
And I will then retreat 30 feet as my
Fair
third action.
Cassandra, it is your turn.
Well, first things first, I'm a vital beacon myself.
All right, does that have the manipulate trait?
Does it? I don't know. Good question.
Well, no, it's just she's just touching herself.
So that
Just
would
give
be a
me the
manipulate
blood.
trait then.
You could say literally anything else.
I'm going to look because this is important.
I mean, it could just not take an attack of opportunity.
Hot take.
Yeah, it's an interact action which has the manipulate trait. So that would trigger an AO if you do that.
Oh my
What if
God.
I just scooted myself back?
You
Crawling isn't a step.
crawling is not a step. It would also trigger an AO.
Well,
I am uncomfortable with the energy that we have brought into the studio today.
Cassandra is not in a good place, chat. I'd recommend giving them a hero point or two if you can.
I'm in danger.
I'm
you
in
know
danger.
what? Why not? We're just gonna. Oh. Wait. It would. I am gonna vital beacon myself first and just hope for the best here.
All right.
She's
it's going
onto
to take its
something.
AO. 32
That just hits.
That does it.
for 28 slashing damage, and I need
Okay, I
you to
can
make me a
take that.
fortitude save.
Can I get a reaction to that?
Sure.
Blinding Fury.
Nice.
Alrighty. It's a will save.
God damn it!
Okay. I guess.
Okay.
I'll try. So what am I doing now?
Well, you've touched your vital beacon. You've
Yeah.
used a reaction for blinding fury, so you still have 2 actions.
Okay. So, okay, that's my help. I'm gonna shimmy on back.
All right, so stand and run.
Yep.
Fair enough.
I'm so sorry.
Well, with the constellation giant's turn back, it's just going to look down at you, Garl. And it's going to smack you with a spiked chain. 39.
God damn.
Oh, Matt, you were muted.
Thank you for reminding me. Hold on, I have to check one thing really quick. Because this I've been getting wrong a little bit. So, rage. Oh! Nope, that still does crit, actually.
Great, 62
Because
points of
I
slashing.
go down to 29 when I'm raging.
Oh.
62 points of slashing.
62 minus 5 is 57.
Yep.
One.
With its second action, it's going to try to trip you. So 44 minus 5. 44, 43,
Jesus.
44, 140. 39 against your reflex DC.
My reflex is only 28 if
All
you
right,
add 10
so
to my
critically
reflex.
succeeds at tripping you, so you're going to take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, which won't get through your hardness.
No, but I am on the ground, I guess.
Yes,
Will
you are.
really said, I scaled this down.
I did. And then with its third action, it's going to star spike chain you again. 21, which will miss, even
No.
flat-footed.
Yeah.
Garl.
Okay. And it got its reaction back, but if I eat its reaction, it won't get to use it on anyone else, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I
shit.
want to stand up. So I'm going to stand up.
All right. Natural 1, it missed.
Yep. Barely.
8.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, that's funny. So it actually, unless it rolls a 1, it will always hit me then.
Oh, yeah. Well, take 31 slashing. Well, no, it did roll
No,
one,
no.
so
Yeah,
it
that's what I'm
missed.
saying.
Yeah.
My AC is 29 when I'm raging.
Well, keep in mind, that's on attack 1. But yes.
All right, so I am. How like is this like I know we've done like a couple hits to it. Is this thing still looking pretty beefy?
Yeah, it's still
Still
looking
pretty
pretty
steady?
good.
All right.
I know what
Then I'm just going to use my remaining 2 action then to wink at the thing. And now there's 4 of me.
All right.
Mirror image.
I love to see it. Lynx, it's your turn.
I need to be the tank, and I'm not hitting it very well.
Ode.
You're up, Lynx.
Yep. I didn't ask last time, and I haven't really assumed that there was no reason for it not to, but has all that damage gone through?
Yes, all the damage has gone through, except it's no longer on fire now.
We love that. Not very hot, not gonna lie.
37 hits. Do you need a fort save?
Yes, please. And I am currently deciding on what I should do secondary.
38.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move one more time to administer to Cassandra another moderate elixir because I'm assuming I have her permission to do so.
Yes, please.
Please.
I got 5 hit points.
Oops. There we go.
One of the mirror images looks like first edition Garl.
First edition Garl.
It's got the impeccable silver breast or like mithril breastplate that Carl had.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
For some reason, one of the mirror images is just a Squirtle and a tuxedo. Cassandra.
Good.
First things first, I'm going to vital beacon myself again.
Okay,
I need
that's
that.
fair.
Alright, so let's see. What was it? Okay, I can live with that. Maybe. We'll see.
We will.
And I am going to. What is this? What is this? No, we're not going to do that. We are going to. Why not? Let's just hit it with a searing light. See how that goes. Hope for the best.
A 32 misses.
God dang. That's
What?
my turn. I don't like that misses.
It's going to throw a comet at Cassandra.
What
33.
what kind of damage does the comet do?
Cold.
Healed.
That is a ranged attack in melee.
It seems to be okay with your hits, Garl.
You know what? I'll take
Wonder
it.
why.
All right.
39. Is it okay now?
39 hits. It will take the damage.
Oh my god.
And then upon you now hitting it, it will change its effect to you. 40, Garl.
Oh, it does not against slashing for all 3 of us.
Oh.
Oh! Corellia, a round of applause
I said
for
no.
you.
Enough. Done.
Nice.
How long does it last?
I think just for that.
Oh,
for
okay,
its
so
round.
Garl, decrease that by 10 and then by the hardness that you have, so by 15 in total, I believe.
Nice.
I don't need to take any damage. You just pop a mirror image.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just checking, making sure I know there were bees. That would have been a crit. So I think that just pops the
That
image.
pops the image and it deals its normal damage, I believe.
All right. If an attack hit is criticized, and would. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So decrease it by your hardness and by 10.
So goodness.
Third attack. 25 will miss you, I assume.
Yep.
Does that pop an image?
That does not even pop an image. First edition Garl just steps aside like a badass.
Nice.
Oh, you.
First
Alrighty.
edition Garl.
Garl. But first, Lynx, roll your persistent damage.
Thanks, Dad. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright. And it is no longer on acid.
It sees the world clearly now.
It is no longer on
Already off. Woof. I got a lot of mileage out of that acid flask, though.
You did?
Yeah. A lot more than I've done so far, it seems. No, let's see if we can turn that around. I am going to just try and hit him.
Roll the hit.
Oh.
32, nope.
Oh.
Misses.
35.
Yay!
That will hit.
23 positive energy damage.
Nice job.
I love to see it.
And I am actually going to. I'm going to try and trip this guy now because I have Titan Wrestler, so I can do. And it is mapped, so it's going to be -10, right?
Yep.
Hot.
And
I'm
if
gonna
you
try it
critically
anyway.
fail, you trip yourself.
40. It's not a critical fail.
That's a critical success. Oh, wait, no, -10. That's only a success.
Okay, but still a trip.
Yes, it is now prone.
Just
Nice.
lift his heel up, or her heel up, I guess.
Just ruin Nim. Absolutely body her shadow image into the ground.
Oh, as like you see this the grabbing the foot and then flipping in slow motion, but you also see Garl make a very important attempt not to look up the giant skirt.
Nice. We love
Like-
respecting women.
Well, Nim.
Lynx, you're up.
I mean, I've like we fought some women that Garl would probably decapitate. I'm not sure that's respecting.
I know you're right, but
Respect is earned.
we started off with Matt talking about touching yourself. We're going on to
Anyway,
respecting
Lynx,
women,
continue
but
with your
not
turn.
Nim. Hello, yeah. Anyway, alrighty. So we're off acid and we're also off fire.
Yes.
Let's fix that.
That will hit.
Oh my goodness. Wait, why is it still doing 2d6? I don't know why it's still doing 2d6. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to do 5 splash. And then 2 flat. Weird. Anyway, I will figure that out at some point. And we're gonna...
So, Lynx.
I would like to re-roll that.
It's
I would
Garl,
like to re-roll that.
Feel free to use your hero point.
one of 2 hero points.
Still
Well,
a crit fail.
Still a crit fail, so statue comes to life. Oh, Corellia. My goodness, that one's aim is almost as off as its fashion sense. Make
Shut
your
the
will
fuck
save.
up!
You don't even know your name, jackass.
And then he'll throw a third one.
Oh, Corellia. That one's aim is almost as off as fashion sense. It was
Shut
so
the fuck
the
up!
failures were so quick in succession. I didn't have time to come up with a new insult.
We can discuss your personal failings later.
Can I get 2 will saves, Lynx?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. Those are both successes. I'll make the fort save for the giant. 36.
God damn it. Maybe
I-
someday.
I really like this villain that I've made. He's fun.
I hate you so much.
I'm going to say this now, by the way. These statues are all over the place in this mansion. This is just an effect while you're in this dungeon.
Lovely. Delightful, even.
Alrighty. Cassandra, you're up.
And that is my turn. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take a little, I think, steppy here. Let me just double check my math. Cool. I'm going to send a guidance to Garl.
Okay.
Goro.
I feel so guided.
Yeah, I'll just click it just in case. Where is it? There it is. And I'm gonna go with a good old fashioned try and shoot it. It's not gonna hit. But...
Fire at will.
Pardon me, I was just rolling because it occurred to me I didn't actually roll for the mirror image thing, but it still hit the mirror image I checked. So
29 misses.
Cool.
I feel kind of bad, you guys, by putting him prone. I think I've made him harder to hit with your melee or your ranged.
Yes. Don't
Sorry.
worry, they're going to stand up for an action.
That will provoke.
It does.
I'm gonna whack him with my sword. Pacha. Crit.
Wow.
Nice.
Damn.
Deadly D8 too. 1.
Nice.
Still 1 damage.
What a great night.
So that does become 41 positive energy damage.
It does. It did a lot of damage.
Are we actually doing damage to this thing, or is this one of those things where we can't actually hurt it and we have to get Nim out of the circle first?
Oh no, you are visibly dealing damage to this thing.
Okay.
The constellations are becoming dimmer in it, and now it's going to focus all of its attention on you, Garl. 34.
All right. I will roll for that. Will hit, but not crit, and I will roll one of my remaining 3. Well, there's me and 2 remaining mirror images, so
Yep, so roll
I
a
am
D3.
I'm a 1. A 3. It hit a mirror image.
And 29.
29 will hit. We'll roll a D2. I'm a 1 again. That hits the mirror image.
Nice.
I
Mirror
take no
image
hits.
doing work. Garl,
It's over. It's done now though, because that was all the mirror images.
Yeah.
All right. He did stand up. I'm gonna hit him again. 37.
hits.
28 positive energy damage.
Still standing.
Second, 35.
That will hit.
24 positive energy damage. And I'm gonna try and trip him again.
Well, with the 35, what
Oh.
links is persistent damage, Garl.
Yep.
You cut through the creature, and this cloud of darkness dissipates.
Huzzah. See what happens when I roll over a 10.
Yeah, honestly. I felt that in my soul.
With my remaining action, I guess. No, that was. No, I do have 1 remaining action. I will use it to move up to the actual Nim. I can't do anything else, but I will move up to her.
As
Alrighty.
Garl is doing that, Lynx, out of spite, is going to very quickly make 4 heshpin grenades and blow each of these bastards up. Just all of them, all at once.
I mean, if you didn't, I was going to. Better drop them off the edge of the whatever into the void.
Yeah, you can do that. After you do so, Lynx, you'll hear a hem, and then you'll look up and you'll see like built into the filigree of like the walls is like stone images of this person. You'll never get me all, dear. I'm far too fabulous for that.
Fabulous.
Piss off.
Fabulousness has no concrete connection to omnipresence. Your preposition is flawed. Wait, what did I just say?
And as Lynx says piss off and Garl goes on that tangent, he will also step forward to try to see if Nim is okay.
Yeah, so as y'all basically get up to Nim, it looks like their curse is in full effect.
Mhm.
Oracles, man.
Mechanically for Nim, at the beginning of next session, they are going to be suffering from the full extent of their curse.
Mhm.
Which, to remind the chat and Corellia what that is, it is as such for the Oracle. Oracle. The Oracles... The Oracle is going to be doing with their major curse. Oh, even better, it's going to be the extreme curse. that Nim is suffering from.
Extreme.
As their use of their powers put them in a perilous balance between the conflicting divine powers and their mystery. Essentially, she's doomed too.
Okay. That's
Okay.
different.
Doomed decreases the value at which you die at.
Oof.
So instead of dying at dying 4, she now dies at dying 2.
Watch Will kill Nim when she's not even being played.
Oh no,
Stop.
Nim's completely out still. Like she's been
Yeah, but you'll hit us with an AoE or something and she'll die.
she's been brought down. She's in Garl's arms and she is just out like a light.
Hot.
We need to like
Dying in your
hire
arms
rope her so
tonight.
she can float and we can carry her around like a balloon.
We all float down here.
Terrible.
Arinari, quick question.
Yes, Corellia.
Do you know why my memories are locked in Nim?
I think it might have something to do with the original Oracle who will lock them away. Perhaps one of her bloodline?
That would make sense.
You know, she's quite the intriguing magical creature, this one. The power of the
She's-
cosmos weaved into her very existence. It was interesting.
He's a good friend.
I can see why. She's very similar to you in that matter.
I guess we're both oracles.
Yes, but normally an oracle's power is more esoteric. Yours is weaved into your very existence as well, dear.
Is it?
Yes, she could serve as a battery just as you did.
Oh.
No, we won't be doing that to her.
Are you sure she could be quite effective? With the amount of power she has stored up, she could probably level the entire world if she wanted to.
I'm positive. I'm going to spare her that. Because it was not fun for me. At least that I recall. So, I don't think we're going to be doing that to Nim.
That's fair.
Unless
I
she
mean,
really wants
it
to.
would be a very easy way to deal with Trellador, is all I'm saying.
I feel like we have better options.
I also feel like we have better options.
Anyway, onwards. Let's go check out that other door. I like other doors.
Does anybody do, like, field medicine or anything? Because
Oh.
that
I can do a medicine check to
would
you.
be fantastic.
Yes, I'm going to say Nim is completely unconscious and will remain unconscious for some
Yeah.
time.
Yay.
Dolly, I wonder why.
I mean, maybe she had too much to eat. You know, food coma.
Doodly-doo-doo.
God, I wish that were me.
I'm going to give you 2d8 plus 10. 19 itch points to you, the hit points, the points
Yeah.
of hits.
Garl, could I have some field medicine too?
Because I took Ward Medic, yes.
Hooray.
We don't have to wait 10 minutes.
Ooh.
I'm like two-handing this. I've got one hand healing one person, one hand healing the other.
All I can think of is just Patrick washing his hands, putting on rubber gloves, and saying,
Oh.
"No one touch me, I'm sterile."
another 19.
Nice.
Delightful.
Different number
1, 2,
values though.
112.
Do you guys want to spend some
Cool.
more time healing up?
Eh. If
You know, it's
Cassandra
fine.
really
I don't
needs
have any
it,
plans, so I can wait all day for you.
I
You
don't
know-
suppose you have any healing potions you'd want to give us? Like a healing tea, like a nice, like, a chamomile.
I mean, to be fair, also I can't treat either of you for another hour.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can treat them after 10 minutes. Don't you have continual recovery?
The target, I don't have continual recovery. I have Ward Medic. I have Battlefield Medicine. I don't have continual recovery. I haven't put that many talents into
then
medicine.
fair enough. I mean, I suppose I could fetch some Hellgrey tea.
Would you want to join us for tea time?
I
Sure.
promise not to stab you. I'm lying.
Yes, I'll send a simulacrum down.
That's fair.
And yeah, after about 5 minutes, walking out, carrying a cup of tea, and then like having like a invisible servant carrying a plate behind them and a table, is well the elf. They're just sitting there, they're drinking their tea. It's like, yes, excellent. Please have a seat, friends.
Arinari, you know of Garl.
Yes, Garl,
This is
I'm
Lynx.
very proud of you. You are quite the excellent work that we've done.
So, Lynx, you make potions.
Yes.
What's that like?
Oh, I'm hurt, Garl. I'm wounded even.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
Oh, it's true. Well, crafting takes a little bit of thought, probably a little bit more than I care to use most of the time. Well, at least making new recipes takes a little more thought than I'm used to most of the
With a
time.
little bit of work, Lynx, we could make it so your brain could process multiple situations at once. It would require another soul to inhabit your body a little bit, if you're okay with that.
Now, I've seen you have red potions and green potions, but have you ever considered a blue one?
What would I use a blue potion for? I don't follow.
Camouflage in the ocean?
No, Corellia, your friends are very rude.
Well, you see, I feel like their feelings are probably a little bit hurt because, well, you're trying to kill us, and
Oh, well, you have to understand, until I'm in a position where I can betray Trelladar with panache, I really can't do so.
Panache.
What would
That's a
be
good
more
word.
panache than telling them just over a simple cup of tea?
If I betrayed them now, one of my many assistants would take my title, and I can't be having that. At the very least, I need you to deal with Opie and the Lich.
Oh, there's a lich too.
Yes, it's the attendant that helped me with Opie.
Okay. I mean, why don't you just deal with them yourself? I mean, we could say that I did
Oh,
it.
that's so dull. Listen, if I wanted to turn my servants inside out, I could. Elf, come in here. Yes?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, of course, Corellia. Of course.
Hi, Evandale.
Oh, but in all seriousness,
Oh my.
I really cannot. I really cannot betray Trelladar until I'm backed into a corner. And they'll like pull out this like very like fancy looking piece of paper, part of the contract here. You must understand.
Actually, can I see that?
Yes, of course. Here you go.
Thank you.
I have a
I'll just read
notarized
through
copy.
it. I'll look through any legal loopholes or something. Can I make a library lore check?
Legal.
The library lore, of
It would be a
course.
society check, unless you had
Yeah,
legal lore.
That's fine.
I'm now flashing back to legal lore, which Chip took, which we don't have access to and he never got to use. Ah!
Society, nice. That's a good society check. So the contract is pretty ironclad. It does state that this person is able to, essentially the contract can become dissolved if their life is in danger due to their employment with Trelladar. However, if their life is not in danger and they do betray Trelladar anywhere, their soul will be consigned to the Void and the Lord of Light.
The Lord of Light. Who's the Lord of Light?
I don't know. It's whatever entity the Archmages are worshipping these days.
But you did say backed into a corner. That sounds like an actionable plan.
Yes, that's why I'm having you kill all of my employees. If I'm the last,
feels
if
like-
I'm the last Trelladarian asset standing, oh, it was so dangerous. This party, they slaughtered my entire workforce. I had to betray Trelladar, or else I would have died. Do you understand?
All right, guys, hear me out. What if we replaced him with that mole?
You know what? I didn't like that little thing at first, but it sounds like a pretty solid idea. The longer we sit here and have tea,
Does
I
this
am
tea
not
actually do
drinking
anything?
any of this tea.
that is not panache.
Corellia, do you drink the tea?
Fuck it, I'll drink the tea. Does it have healing?
Yeah, you heal 16 hit points.
Nice, I
Nice.
like that.
It's good tea.
I whispered to him, like, it actually does do a little healing if you want. I'm at
Lynx.
69 HP.
Nice.
Nice.
Lynx is gonna roll his eyes and take a minor sip of tea.
But I think your little tea break is quite well completed now, friends. I suppose I shall be seeing you a little later.
Not if we see you first.
Charles, you could be a dear and just decapitate the simulacrum. I don't want to have to store it again.
I will obey the spirit of the law, but not the letter. I will break the simulacrum's neck.
Nice.
And the thing just turns into mud.
That is really unsatisfying.
That is deeply unsatisfying. Unsettling, but also unsatisfying.
Yes, don't worry. I have another 2 of those up here with me. You'll actually have to deal with them, but, you know.
Who is talking now?
The stone carvings in the wall.
Wait.
This is his
Hold
lair.
on. Let me go smash those 2. We must deface every surface in this building.
He'd be a very intriguing character if he wasn't trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Debatable.
But
But
yeah,
I suppose we must carry on.
I think as you guys finish your rest up, get healed up. I did say this is going to be a little bit of a shorter session just because we are down everyone.
Oh, yeah. Fair
I
enough.
think that this is a good spot to end it as Nim's eyes begin to flutter awake.
Sorry, how much did, this wasn't like an 8-hour rest. How much did we heal?
You guys can each get 32 hit points back.
Okay.
Nice. I'm back
Yeah.
to full.
Just from the tea. But everyone, thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to check out our many other shows here on the channel, like the Calling Chronicle on Friday. It's our D&D 5e show. Then
You guys
on
see the dock
Monday,
anywhere?
We have our playthrough of the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path. Matt's GMing that, if you want to come and see that. And then on Wednesdays, of course, we have the League of Amazing Adventurers.
That's us.
That is us. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming. We are going to go and say hi to NVNG
Ooh.
tonight. Go
Acronym.
share the Pathfinder love. Don't forget to check out our shows, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.